Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick White Iris and Cedarwood candle from Bath & Body Works, part of the Spring 2025 Neutrals collection. This has been out in Wallflower previously, as well as hand soap, but technically I believe this is also the same fragrance as Kaleidoscope, which is the Bath & Body Works body care fragrance, and then I believe If You Musk is reported to be the same fragrance as Kaleidoscope as well, from the luxury dupes line. And because the luxury dupes line is a dupe line, apparently Kaleidoscope and If You Musk are the same fragrance as the Glossier You fragrance. And so if you read the notes all up in all the body care ones, it's like iris and pink pepper kind of like floats around in there. And this certainly smells like the Glossier You and the Kaleidoscope and If You Musk. So if you like that body care fragrance, then that exists here in 3-wick format. And so what does this smell like? So I think Glossier You is like marketed as like a skin fragrance that's made up basically of base notes or bottom notes. And so you get rather a like bland, dry, like kind of neutral fragrance that's supposed to like merge with the body chemistry of your like skin, and so it's supposed to enhance the skin scent that you already have with something that's a kind of dry, powdery, a little bit floral. I also find it kind of peppery as well. To me, it also kind of smells moldy, to be completely honest. Kind of like a pages of a book type of like papery, powdery, floral quality is what I get in it, and it kind of evokes like old moldy paper is what it kind of comes off as to me. And so in that same vein, it is kind of similar to the Book Loft type of fragrance. So I think if you like Book Loft, you'll also like this one as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what it smells like to me. It's kind of dry, woodsy, papery, powdery, floral, and peppery is the best way to describe it. And Book Loft, once again, is the closest to it. But outside of that, I can't really say it smells too much like anything else they've had. While it is, actually, it's kind of similar to that Fresh Vanilla Blossoms fragrance as well. Had a very similar type of feel to it, except that one sort of like amped up more of the sweeter vanilla notes. So I kind of enjoyed that because it did give it a little bit more of a sweetness rather than that sort of that bland, powdery quality that you get from this fragrance. And yeah, so if you like Kaleidoscope or If You Musk or Glossier You and you want in a 3-wick format, then I believe this is pretty much the same thing as that. And now we'll go into the performance. Unfortunately, despite all of the description of the fragrance, this is actually like totally and completely unscented. Oh my gosh. So this is a third burn. The first time I burned it was in a hotel room, and it was a standard size hotel room, which is a pretty confined space, and I really couldn't smell it. I would say maybe like a 1 to a 2 in that hotel room. And so I was like, you know what, maybe just the, the airflow of the hotel room is like kind of, wonky or whatever it is. So of course I burned it both in a bedroom in my usual house, as well as the open concept area, and I just simply could not smell it whatsoever. I would say maybe like a 1 in a like primary bedroom. After like when it hit the third hour, I could get like a very, very faint sniff of it. And I would say 0 to 1 in an open concept area. I just simply could never smell this. Total bummer. Cause like, while I don't know, I don't necessarily love the fragrance, there's something very like unique and just kind of like cozy in a different type of way, like in the similar way that Book Loft had a kind of cozy but sophisticated feel to it. Like if this was strong, I feel like maybe I could appreciate it and enjoy it a little bit more and grow to like it, similar to how I grew to like Book Loft. But I mean, with like a 0 to 1 scent there, I mean, this is just like truly unscented. I don't understand how like this even passes testing. But yeah, I guess they figured like Book Loft was so weak and it was still quite successful and people really enjoyed it, so they're like, let's just put out another similar fragrance with equally or even more low throw and hope it sticks, and we'll see how it goes. So maybe this is just catered to the people who just want a really, 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 really subtle scent, but for me this is like a 0 to a 1, just like truly one of the most unscented candles in recent times. So yeah, outside of that, it has the thick rope-like wicks on it, makes even wax pull in no time, does start sitting after the second or third hour, so make sure you keep on top of trimming it, and that's pretty much it. Overall, clearly this would not be a repurchase for me because I really can't smell it, and I'm contemplating returning it just because it is truly so incredibly unscented. Such a shame, but yeah, it is what it is. I think I've said enough about this candle. That's pretty much it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.